Hello and welcome back to Sunny Talk Spurs, and today we're going to be talking about Mauricio Pochettino. But before we get into this one, if you are new on the channel, why don't you leave a like on the video, subscribe to Sunny Talk Spurs and hit that notification bell so it lets you know every time I go live. Now, let's get into the video. So basically, I've had this in my head for a few, I'd say days, weeks now, that I really wanted to have a chat about the current managerial positions at Tottenham Hotspur and obviously Chelsea Football Club. And the reason because of that is Ange Postecoglou has started amazingly to life at Tottenham. You know, I've done so many videos now where I've applauded and praised him already, and we're only 6 fixtures into the Premier League season. And if you go from now North London to West London, our former boss, one of our best ever bosses next to Bill Nicholson, Mauricio Pochettino, is not having the best of times at Chelsea. And I'll be honest, I worry about Mauricio Pochettino at Chelsea just because their fan base is so used to success and winning and trophies and quick success that maybe what Todd Bowley and Egbali are serving up in a project with lots of long-term players on long contracts maybe isn't what they want, if I can say that. I feel like, you know, your average Chelsea fan wants that quick success, quick success, quick success. Pochettino is a project manager. We saw at Tottenham Hotspur, we had to give him time and we had to give him money. But we didn't give him money in the end. And we've seen, in one season, in one transfer window, Poch has had more money than all of the years under Levy. And it just hasn't... I just don't think that's good. I feel like you had to give him some players that he could, you know, hone and craft and develop, which is what he's known for. But I just don't think... If I had to put my neck on the line, I'm not sure if Pochettino and Chelsea really fit. I feel... Part of me feels sorry for him, but then I don't, because you went there and you wanted to take on this challenge. But I feel like he is not really clicking with the team yet. You know, I look at what Ange has implemented. You know, after 6 games and a really disrupted pre-season, we're already playing that Ange Postecoglou way. I watch Chelsea at the moment. They set up with this either a 4-2-3-1 or 3 at the back, which doesn't really work with players out of position. And I don't really see Pochettino's system and tactics of what I saw at Tottenham and even at PSG. So I really do worry for him in terms of life at Chelsea. But I think they could turn it around. You know, maybe if they spend a bit more money and maybe if, you know, he is given time, he will be able to perfect what we have seen in the past from him. But the main part of this video, I would say, is maybe we have to... You know, I'm a Daniel Levy critic at some of the best of times and the worst of times. But I, for one, I was one of them. There were many Tottenham fans who wanted Mauricio Pochettino back at the club. We were singing his name in the stands, you know. He's magic, you know, Mauricio Pochettino. But I'll be honest, with how it's all played out, I think we went down the right avenue. Obviously, it's fair to say that in hindsight when Postecoglou has hit the ground running like he has. But even looking back at the time, I think we all were a little bit deluded. I think we had our Spurs blinkers on. And part of me always did say that you should never go back to a former manager. It's like an ex. Just stay clear. Players are a bit different. Players can be a bit different. But managers, I think when you've done it once, there's no really point going back around because you're just going to go and, you know, retread old ground. And even, you know, the way it ended for Pochettino at Spurs, I know it was a surprise sacking, but it was getting a bit, you know, stagnating a little bit. It was becoming stale, and we did need a bit of a change-up. Obviously, the change-up wasn't ideal in the end with Mourinho, Nuno and Conte, but now we're in a new project with Postecoglou, and Postecoglou is sort of reminding me a lot of Pochettino when he first turned up, because it's fresh blood, it's new system, new players implementing this style. So I think we did make the right choice. And even like some of the other managers we were linked to, such as your, Vincent Kompany, Thomas Tuchel. I don't really, and Nagelsmann. You look at all those managers, I'd say Tuchel, I don't know if he's really fully convinced me at Bayern yet, but they will come good because it's Bayern Munich. Then you've got, obviously, Vincent Kompany. I think he's struggling in the Premier League, unlike Ange Postecoglou. And Julian Nagelsmann's gone to be Germany boss. So, I think we did go for the right choice in the end. And Pochettino, it's hard to, obviously, without knowing and seeing what would have happened, it's really hard to predict where we would have been and how it would have gone. But I just think him and Levy's relationship was a bit fragmented towards the end. He didn't spend money in a whole calendar window for Pochettino. Maybe that would have, scared him off a little bit. And it seems like Ange and Levy have a really good relationship already. We've made some good signings. I think we were the third highest spenders. A lot of stat-based signings as well, which fit a Postecoglou system. Pacey centre-back in Mickey van der Ven. A goalkeeper who can play out from the back. I feel like these signings do fit Ange Postecoglou more than Pochettino, maybe. I mean, we've seen some of the signings Chelsea have made. Are they Poch players? It's hard to tell, or are they just big money name signings? It's posing more questions than it is answers. So yeah, I think you have to say maybe hats off to Levy. There was rumours that Levy didn't even ring Pochettino, didn't even contact him, and lots of Spurs fans were surprised at that. But I think a lot was made of Ange was like third, fourth, fifth choice. I don't think that was the case. I feel like we were just touting a few different options, and Ange did fit the bill when he passed the test. And we've seen it, He's faced the North London derby, he's faced Manchester United. We're going to face Liverpool. That'll be a big test as well. And at the moment, Ange Postecoglou is the perfect man for Tottenham. He is Tottenham. He is the personification of Spurs. He is just fantastic. I love him to bits already. I just can't speak highly enough of him. And I just think Pochettino, we had to leave that in the past. It was the right decision. And we're seeing at Chelsea, he's going through the ringer. And it's going to be a hard test. And, the run they've got in October is frightening, to say the least. I think we play them in that as well. So it'd be really interesting to see how Ange and Pochettino face each other. But yeah, very positive, obviously, about Ange Postecoglou. Jury's still out about Pochettino at Chelsea. So only time will tell how he can turn it around and get the most out of some of them players, because it's not good enough at the moment, I was at the Nottingham Forest game against Chelsea. They're just a bit lacklustre. They're lacking that passion and impotence to really have a go in the game. Same with the Aston Villa, having all these chances. They just can't put the ball in the back of the net, which seems to be a Chelsea issue at the moment. And people said that could have happened with us, with Harry Kane, but it hasn't. And we're spreading the goals around lovely with Son, Maddison, and all those sort of players. So yeah, very positive as a Spurs fan, and if you're a Chelsea fan, worrying times potentially. So let me know, do you actually think in hindsight that was the right decision? Are you a massive fan of Ange Postecoglou? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, let me know what you think about Mauricio Pochettino. Did you want him back? Are you glad we didn't go there? What do you make of his time at Chelsea so far? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments down below. And as I said at the top of the video, if you are new around here, leave a like on the video, subscribe to Sonny Talks Spurs, and hit that notification bell because it will let you know when I've gone live. And as I said, I've been Sonny, and I'll see you again pretty soon, and a ciao.